Coming up on tomorrow's teachings.
I don't know. We'll chop these parts out, but
yeah, I guess he's doing the editing. But if you notice, yeah, the stark decline in the quality of this channel, we can at least pinpoint where that started, and yeah. That's right. You're watching the Broken English Brothers. I'm your host, Brooker, and I'm joined by my very special co-host. He's very special because he's very special to me, Carter. And
have you seen that movie where everybody has Down syndrome except for one guy?
I've heard about it.
Yeah, there's like a movie. I was telling
Is that No, I was thinking of John Travolta, but that's where he has Down syndrome.
Sort of. You're talking about the fanatic?
Yeah.
Yeah. He has, whatever. Like, it never says. No, it's a movie where they straight up have Down syndrome. It's an alternate world where...
Did they actually hire people with Down
I think
syndrome?
so, yeah, because they all look like that, yeah. And it's the movie's about how one guy is born with one less chromosome and they can't figure out why. And
is it like satire?
No. But like a plot point keeps being, he's like, they have him and no one can tie their shoes.
This is a world full of people with Down syndrome. They can't even tie their shoelaces.
The whole premise is quite but
very, very clever.
Yeah, no, but like I was just like, that's the moral of the story. He makes Velcro shoes and it's like he learns through that it's okay to be different.
After some time, they created the world's first shoe that anyone could wear. And that's when the world finally realized those we call weak can actually change the world.
And it's just like, because sometimes having a different mind lets you do stuff that's out of the box and it'll help everybody. And then he's loved by all the
I assume the director has like a brother that has Down syndrome.
I guess, man. It's like the whole shoelace thing, I'm just like...
Kindergarten on his first day, his classmates are tangled by shoelaces.
It's like, what do Down syndrome people struggle with? Oh, I know, tying their shoelaces.
He can even tie the shoelaces blindfolded. Everyone thinks he's a freak.
It's just
like not fitting into like society.
And not fitting into society, so we'll make a normal guy who's normal. It's so dumb. And it's just... so stupid.
There was a clip I saw on Reddit, and it's like 3 grown men in the back of a car or whatever, but they have like blankets on.
Okay.
And it was basically when you're on like a road trip or whatever, and then they hit that turn right before you get home.
And it wakes you up.
Oh yeah, and then they all like...
Yeah, you just know you're about to...
Yeah, isn't that weird? Because I remember that so distinctly.
I remember that too.
Like when we'd come back from Brooksville.
Yeah, we would know when we're turning in near the neighborhood.
Wake up and
I think it's a collision or a combination of how long it's been. I think your mind's keeping track of that. And then like at some point or another, I think you visually see like, oh, like after this, there's only a few turns.
Well, so like your
subconscious? I think your subconscious does it because there's been times where it's been wrong for me. And that's the thing. And it's...
Well, I remember very many times. I think
majority of the times it was accurate.
Yeah, I remember a lot of it was like when you just come to like a complete stop for like a minute. But then you could say at the stoplights, you think, well, why don't you wake up at the stoplights? But I remember we'd wake up and then it's like, yeah, okay, he just put it in park.
I think it's him putting it in park. Yeah.
Versus it being stopped.
And then how like people just...
But I remember there was one time I just like acted like I was still asleep. Like,
so they'd carry you in.
He'd carry me.
Yeah,
in.
that was...
It doesn't work when when you get older.
Yeah. But no, that's like also a meme. Is like when you pretend to be asleep, so they'll carry you in.
Yeah. And I don't know how long we're gonna be able to stretch them out. We still do have our segment that you guys can look forward to.
You made it sound like we don't have enough time.
No, I think we'll be good.
But
speaking of that, I have not been dreaming at all.
Good.
No, it's not, because I've been wanting to dream. I was writing them down, and I haven't dreamed in a while. And it's so, to me, it's still crazy that we don't know like what causes them or like. like what's going on in the brain, I guess, like to make them.
Did I tell you about like the different humans that used to exist? Or they weren't humans, they were humanoids. Have you heard about this? I didn't realize this, but like
Have you heard about this?
well, it's like an
This-
evolution thing. I've been listening to this. I think she's a paleontologist or a fan of paleontology, but like basically there was like um
What was that?
this is the music I'm listening
He's just
to.
listening to music while we're doing this show.
It's to help keep my brain like.
Yeah, I'm not.
You don't get drunk or anything, right?
No.
Yeah, he doesn't drink. Sometimes, like when you're drinking, and I haven't been drinking, but sometimes like a lot of noise goes off in your head, and sometimes like it's enjoyable. It's like an enjoyable noise, but you have to have like other noise going on to like keep the stimulation up, and that's kind of what I'm doing. Um, so there's like this, right? Like this animal or something, and they had like what eventually they had like two different. Yeah, yeah. It's
No,
like a little.
no. Bring your hand.
Oh
in.
yeah, yeah. So they had like an ancestor that eventually became like chimpanzees, right?
Okay. Yeah.
And then they had another one that eventually became humans, right?
Okay.
But before it hit the humans, or well, not before, but like it went down and it became humans, but it also had other like things outside. So there was like hominoid. What do they call them? Homo erectus, I think they are.
Well, yeah, because because the Neanderthal's not like the human that it is now.
Yeah, apparently Neanderthals were like a separate, like they weren't human.
Yeah, like they're an
as,
offshoot. or
Yeah, they're an
whatever.
offshoot, like yeah, like a wolf and dog kind of scenario. It's like, but they were as intelligent as us. Like apparently, like a lot of like the portrayals that we see with like cavemen and stuff is like one of the biggest one, like the hunched over guy,
Oonga boonga.
Unga Bunga. Like apparently that one was based off of this guy. I think he was like French or something, and he was like modeling it off, and he specifically took an elderly man who had arthritis, which I like. You've seen people with arthritis nowadays; they like hunch over, and he used that to like kind of build this narrative that
Posture
they were
check.
like bestier. But
All right. So to what end?
I just thought it was like really crazy that it's just like there was a couple of thousand years. It wasn't like Neanderthals and then like eventually humans or something. It was like there was a point where there was us humans, Homo sapiens, and there were other creatures. There was like this 4 foot tall, like humanoid character who had like really long
Character.
curved fingers.
Well, yeah, like I mean it is interesting to think about, but I mean
That
when
they
you
were
consider,
as smart as us, but they were like different.
well, but but part of that is like, and you can see that even now, like that's why people have webbed feet, right? Or like have 6 fingers. It's not necessarily like a mutation, but I mean that's what evolution is like. I think at one point there was 6 fingers or something like that. Talking out of my ass, but there's a reason that can happen. And it's not necessarily just a mutation.
Right. Well, I think like the crazy thing to me is I always thought it was like kind of a straight line that eventually got to like humans as we know it with intelligence and consciousness. But no, there was literally a point
But
where
yeah, there's
where they were separate creatures.
Well, yeah, and then they die off or whatever for whatever reason.
That's the thing, they still don't know why it happened, but they did notice after like it was like 300,000 years ago when like us started like leaving Africa and stuff, wherever we're like go, like that was usually around the time like you'd stop seeing the fossil records of the other ones. So like the theory kind of a couple of theories is we either outcompeted them, so they eventually just like couldn't keep up with us, and then they like slowly just dwindled and then disappeared, or um it was a mixture of that happening and us like kind of crossbreeding, because a lot of humans nowadays do have some aspects of it, like because there was like crossbreeding and stuff, kind of like how like a fox can get with like a wolf or something, or a liger kind of situation, except like they're not sterile. But there's that, but there's also like a theory that there's a chance we just killed them off as well.
Killed them.
Yeah, like we hunted them to extinction, or just outcompete them, or
Well,
a combination of all
I
three.
mean, think about that. I mean, like you think about like race contentions, and that's like, no, we're the same species, but you know, your skin color looks different. And
Yeah,
then eradicating, you know, then
yeah. I mean, I think the race thing, because it's just like you're still a human. You just have a different level of melanin. That's like it's it's like a hair color. It's like it has some trait differences, but it's almost like cosmetic at that point. It's like, whereas these were just entirely different creatures. Like they weren't related to us except for we shared like an ancestor.
yeah, different species. But
Yeah,
like,
we were technically like different like
But
species,
same,
but with the same intelligence.
it's like same kingdom or whatever.
Kinda. And one of the things that I also heard is that like there are traces of them in certain people, and they've found like interesting stuff like if you have like this type of species kind of in your ancestral line, you're like a higher chance to experience depression. But like if you have this one, you have a higher chance of experience high blood pressure. It's like weird. It's like it's not always guaranteed, but it's like you have a higher chance if you have traces of like these other species in your ancestry.
And isn't that so weird? Like, yeah, that's just the genes. You know, your parents. You'd think it would end at like what your parents have, but no, like the family illnesses can trace through.
Yeah, and it is also crazy of just like how much was their brains different, and like how much of our like consciousness is shaped by which line where did we come from or something. It's like crazy. It's like I was just like, wow. So I'm writing down a lot of that, and because I've had like some stuff for my stories, and one of the things is like I want to add that element to it, because I also find it just interesting that they just don't exist anymore. And it's just like they did at one point. I never knew that there was anything else other than the straight line. I thought it was just like, no, the ones that got consciousness, that's us, and we were the only ones that kind of hit consciousness, and then the other ones were just like chimpanzees levels of intelligence or whatever. But no, and it's just like we also often underestimate them because of how they're like portrayed as like yeah, I'm not gonna say that like they like were as knowledgeable as us, but like there's like a lot of like stuff where like they've went out and they've like found penicillin, and they would like use it regularly. Like you could see it in their like dental records that they'd use like penicillin to like cure certain diseases, and then like you'd find dental records.
No, something else.
What?
It's completely unrelated, but you want me to tell you?
Yeah. Because I mean, that's all I got to say on that. But
like, have you ever heard? It's like you sit on your hand till it goes numb, and then you use it to jerk off. So it feels
yeah.
Well, this is this is part of the podcast where I plug my Twitch channel, where I play a video game. But I wanted to talk to him about it, and I'm just going to do it in the video because we can really do whatever we want with less and less people watching per episode.
What do you mean less and less? Like,
dude, I think
it fluctuates so much.
Last video guy, I think like 10 views, something like that.
That's all it was at 5.
Yeah, it's at like 5 views.
No.
So that means we can really afford to talk about whatever we want.
Yeah, I mean, it fluctuates. It depends on like the topics that we're talking about.
Well, and the thumbnails have been lacking because I forget to 10. So I get to tell you this. I've been doing variety nights where I just do pretty much whatever I want, play whatever game I want, and we managed to play Dragon Ball Sparking Zero.
You mother effer.
Well, yeah, and we actually, and this is what you're really going to love. You're really going to love this. I re-downloaded Dead by Daylight. Didn't play it, but I re-downloaded it. And we had a TF2 community night.
I saw that you had, on your recent activity. I'm like, why does it say he played TF2?
We played MVM, which was actually fun, and then we played regular matches, which was kind of fun, but then I remember why I stopped playing the game, and it's because of the class sniper, and it just ruined all my fun because you just can't do anything. But it was a lot of fun, play with people, and then. The reason I bring it up is because I want to play Mina the Hollower, like you said. I can do
Heck
that.
yes.
It's my stream, so I'm like that could be a night I could just.
I have a
run
game
through.
that I want you to play,
What?
and it's one of my topics I wanted.
What?
2003's The Incredible Hulk. Do you remember playing
Oh
that?
yeah,
Yeah.
I'd play through that again.
I was listening to like a
What-
retrospective of it.
What did we play that on? Was it
GameCube.
It was GameCube.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, so that'd be easy to emulate. I'd be willing to do that. That could be fun.
Yeah, I'd love to watch that too. Yeah, I was watching, like, they put so much like effort. They like, it was one of like, it was during the early days of physics engines, so they weren't very popular, but they went out of their way to make a physics engine.
The only thing I can remember like right now is where you're in like the lab near the end of the game, I think,
Mm-hmm.
and just the health bar. It's the green like Kingdom Hearts health bar, I think. I could be wrong, but it's just like a circle or something.
Maybe the villains' health bars.
Maybe
like that?
I'm trying to picture it, but I do remember the game being fun because isn't there like sections where you only play as Bruce?
Yeah,
and
they're like stealth sessions.
yeah, and then you get to play as Hulk and smash.
Yeah,
Hulk or
yeah.
whatever.
Yeah. Okay, and here's the crazy thing, because like, do you remember how you could play as Gray Hulk?
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah. That's a new character, right? Or was it like a cheat code?
Sort of. Yeah, it was like you have to go to these terminals and type in words.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, and like some of them, I was like, I remember I'd find like some of them on like a manhole cover or something, and they would give you like some stuff. And I was like, where do you get like how do you know to like type it? Apparently, it's like when you're watching the 2003 movie, there's like scenes that have like words on them.
Really?
Yeah, like they go into like the
Okay,
code for
well-
Gray Hulk was janitor, and like there's like a sign that says janitor on it.
Okay, well that sounds like it'd be that because I've been thinking I'm like, what's a game I could play that could probably beat quick because like to get it done in like one session or
Yeah.
something because I only do it once a week, so
Yeah.
but that could be something that actually that sounds like it could be
Yeah.
fun and it'd be easy to set up.
Yeah. So do you know who Gray Hulk is?
Of course not. I don't know any Hulk lore.
Yeah, I didn't know a lot of this Hulk lore. You want to hear something interesting? Originally, Hulk was gray. The original Hulk. And the
Okay.
reason they stopped doing it is because gray ink was like either super expensive or would mess up when printing it. So they changed it to green.
Okay.
But eventually later they came back to it and they made Gray Hulk. Apparently there's 3 Hulks that Bruce Banner is capable of transforming into. Green Hulk.
That sounds familiar.
Yeah, which is called Savage Hulk. Gray Hulk, which is like he's not as strong as Savage Hulk, but he's like more intelligent. He can talk and stuff. And there's like this whole side plot where I don't know if it was for a couple of years he becomes a bouncer in Las Vegas called Mr. Fix-It.
And then there's the third one, which is She-Hulk.
No, the third one is called Devil Hulk, which is like
Red?
no, he I think he's still kind of greenish. Essentially like they then break it down of like
Oh my god, I can't wait to play that.
they're different repressed versions of Bruce Banner, whereas like Savage Hulk is like repressed childhood trauma. Mr. Fix-It is like Bruce Banner's like adolescence, kind of like how what he thinks is cool and whatever. Because like Gray Hulk is like always like crap talking when he's like fighting and doing stuff whenever, and he's like it has a smart mouth. And then Devil Hulk is like all his like repressed like dark emotions.
You know what else I'll need to play now that I think about it is the 007 Agent Under Fire.
Agent Under Fire.
What was her name? Is like
Zoe Nightshade.
Zoe Nightshade. Yeah.
Zoe Nightshade.
007. Your mission. Wasn't it Judi Dench, the same lady though?
Maybe
That she was like M. or
they
whatever?
got Pierce Brosnan as like the
007.
design.
Your mission.
007. Your mission.
But honestly, I really am excited because I love playing like single player games and like doing the voices and then saying just like the most unhinged dumb shit. Or whatever.
Yeah, and like the lines, like I can't remember. Oh yeah, there's like a boss in the 2003 Hulk game, and it's like every time he's like slippier than snot. He can like keep saying that every time you throw it, slippier than snot. Slippier than snot. And I was like, oh, I remember that one. I remember all of them, but the slippier than
I don't
snot.
remember. I can't wait to actually play through that and then go, oh my God.
There was a
I
sequel
remember.
one to it made by the same people.
Really?
Yeah.
You know what I thought you were going to say is you should play the GameCube game, The Incredibles. Do you remember that one?
I never played that, but I do remember that.
It's actually, I think,
It's like apparently like pretty good.
It was pretty good from what I remember, but it was like a canon sequel because it
Yeah,
takes place
with
right,
the Undertaker.
Yeah, right after.
The 2003 is a sequel to the 2003 Hulk movie.
Who was do you remember who the Hulk was in that one? Like Bruce Banner, the actor?
I don't know, but I also found out that at some point they changed Bruce Banner's name, and I don't know if in the it was like Brian or
Banner
something.
Bruce.
No, it was like Brian Banner because they said Bruce was too gay.
Oh, I thought I was going to say because Bruce Wayne is.
No, that's a good point. No, they were saying like Bruce was
Brian Banner.
Yeah, it was like something. I think in like the TV show he wasn't Bruce Banner. He was like Brian Banner or something.
Wasn't.
Which
well, I don't
is
know.
Bruce Banner's dad's name, so then they had to change that one too or something. I can't remember the full details.
But that actually, that makes me want to play The Incredibles. I'll have to put that on the list too.
One of the other interesting things, I didn't know this about the Hulk, it used to not be triggered when he's angry.
He wouldn't like me.
Yeah, it used to be during day, he was Bruce, and during night, he becomes the Hulk.
He's a fucking werewolf?
Yeah,
whatever.
Kind of. But yeah, it's like by the fall of midnight, he turns into the Incredible Hulk.
That's probably like realistically a porno, right? Like where it's, they say that line's like, you wouldn't like me when I'm horny.
Like a porno parody?
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be.
But
yeah.
he's like, that would be interesting.
yeah. That wouldn't even be funny.
Yeah, and then that reminds me, I Reddit.
What?
I just remember like they because you just find stuff on Reddit, right? Like people will post not safe for work or like porn images on just regular threads.
Yeah.
And there's like this it's like showcasing in some like okay buddy retard, which is like a meme or whatever. Like okay buddy cinephile.
Oh yeah.
So like just like it's like they're called circle jerk subreddits, right?
Yeah.
Where they just it's just satire. They make fun of stuff. But anyways, they show like clips or like explain stuff like, oh, this is why the Avengers, whatever.
Oh yeah, the okay cinephile or
okay buddy.
Yeah,
cinephile.
that one. Yeah, and it's like just making fun of like crappy.
It's like did you know? It's like shitty movie details.
Yeah.
Sort of. Anyways, there's like one, and it's it just shows Scarlett Johansson as Black Widow, and then she looks over, and then it's the Hulk in the Avengers, like Bruce Banner, and then or the Hulk or whatever, and he does the smile, and you're like, Urgh. And then immediately it just cuts to like a green,
somebody's porno.
Well, it's a green cock just like blowing asshole. And it's just like, what the fuck? What the hell?
That's funny.
But they would just post that or whatever. I'm just like, what? Okay, we're back. He had to blow his nose. I didn't want that on.
You can just cut it. You don't have to do an intro. I think like the hard cuts.
No, the people need to know because we don't do hard cuts.
I think we should. I think
he's trying to justify the cutting of the footage y'all didn't get to see. If we do end up doing that,
I think hard cuts are good. I think it's like because it's. I don't know. I also think it's good to cut out some fluff.
So I was talking to Dad about this. Is I hate we'll fix it in post, right? I like to do things and just get good footage throughout.
I agree, but like you are gonna have like stuff you gotta fix. Like I mean, you can't. All right, we'll do it in one take.
It's less about one take. I mean, the podcast, yes, I want it to be free flowing and everything.
Yeah.
And the hyper edited stuff is when I was doing shorts. It's not. I don't even fuck with it anymore. But
yeah, I'm not saying make it hyper edited, but yeah, sometimes I think it's like just like a little quick chop and like, that could go.
Well, maybe.
Anyways, what were you going to talk about? We were talking about
maybe you
Hulk.
should take over Brooker Entertainment.
We'll
call
we'll
call it Kruber Entertainment.
Maybe. But
Carver. It'd be Carver Entertainment.
Carver. That's actually not.
We can get a C instead of my B.
I go by E. more. But
Well, you just flip it up. You just flip it, and then it's an E.
what was the thing you were going to talk about?
These people getting assassinated.
Who?
Oliver Tree.
Who's? Wait, is that like a book character?
He's like a music artist. He got killed in a helicopter crash.
Oh yeah. I think Hannah was telling me about that.
And it's funny. I seen like a Reddit thread. This is the third time mentioning Reddit, but they said, "Am I crazy? I've never heard of Oliver Tree." And I've listened to. He's pretty good music.
I've never heard of him.
He looked like a goofball. He had like
he had like
cut,
weird
bangs and stuff. But he's just one of those eccentrics or whatever, and he made some good music. And he died in a helicopter crash.
Yeah.
Just like Kobe Bryant.
Kobe Bryant died?
Yeah, like what is it? 5 years ago?
Wait, what? I thought he was still alive.
Nope.
The-
You're talking about the basketball guy.
Yeah, the
right?
basketball
Yeah,
guy.
he died in a helicopter crash. Probably 5 years ago.
What? Huh.
It's the first I'm hearing about it.
Yeah, no, it is. Okay.
Yeah, and people were doing Kobe.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Kobe.
6 years ago.
Yeah.
And he was so he got arrested for
Kobe?
Kobe Bryant got arrested for rape charges, and then I guess they didn't have enough evidence. But then you can get sued civilly for money, and it's settled out of court, and he apologized or something. But there's like a good amount of evidence to. I guess not too much evidence. This is all allegedly. I mean, his family is, or he's gone or whatever. But I guess the family. Anyways, I just wanted to say that because I think it's an interesting part of his legacy. Because
I never knew that either. Yeah. But who else died?
So the
helicopter.
Ubisoft co-founder, the
Huh.
co-founder of Ubisoft, who I don't
Was
even
it
know- I
also
don't
a
even know his
plane
name.
crash?
It was a plane crash, but not a helicopter crash.
Yeah. Okay.
And to me, I just think more and more. I'm like, if I ever get rich and famous, I'm like, never take a.
Well, you also have to keep in mind, like once you get to like a certain rich level, you start, instead of using regular people cars and transportation, you start using the flying
But I'm
cars.
never gonna. Well, planes make sense if you need to travel, but
And that's the thing. I
helicopters-
guarantee you they're traveling a lot. So it's like driving a car. It's just like if I drive a car once every 2 months or something, my chance of getting in a car wreck is a lot less than somebody who has to drive every day
yeah.
for X amount of time.
for
So-
sure.
So
But,
that's what it feels like for me. But it is weird to all
but
happen at once.
What are the odds? Well, so the Oliver Tree was like a week ago, I think. And
Yeah.
the Ubisoft, that was like today, I think.
Oh wow.
But what are the odds that it was like a calculated thing? Do you think that somebody was mad about Assassin's Creed 47?
It's always possible and it's always likely. The CIA has been known to like kill
CIA.
like MLK and like anybody they deem as a threat to their institution.
Like the Ubisoft co-founder.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe he had a lot of
Can
money
you
and
look
he was
up
about
his
to
name?
do something.
He's about to buy a share in
Yeah, maybe he was about to
Microsoft.
buy something and
Who knows?
I don't know. Maybe
Hold on, let me look
to
up
me
his
it just
name.
seems like
Dagger
bad
Julia's,
happenstance, honestly.
I like calling her Daggers. I think it's funny. Ubisoft co-founder Claude Guillemet. Oh, he died yesterday, I guess. Alongside his 4 brothers. Did you know that? I sure didn't.
Yeah, that
He had
sucks.
4 brothers, and they all founded Ubisoft. So it makes me wonder how involved they still are. I guess he was a billionaire, huh? Well, eat the rich, fuck them. Sucks he died, but how much money does one guy need? You know,
well, yeah.
flying in these private jets.
That's why it's just like it's hard for me to like helicopter or.
Do you remember that
I
one
don't know.
time where that
I don't
guy,
think they deserved it,
the
but maybe they did.
CEO of the United Healthcare got assassinated
Yeah.
by allegedly Luigi
I
Mangione?
almost don't even think it is the Luigi guy that did it. Like I think they just need somebody to like make an example out of just to scare other people from not doing stuff like that. But because also you like look at the thing and it's just like they just knew it was him. They're like, we need to look at your bag, and then the body cams cut out, and then they like come back in and like, look, he had all the stuff. Like it's like something like that.
He had all the stuff he needed.
Yes, yeah, and it's like really sloppy, and they're also getting heavy criticism for still not finding the guy. You still haven't found the guy? It's been a whole week. You still haven't found him? And then so like I wouldn't be surprised if like somebody's just like, to keep the respect in this institution that we know what we're doing, we're gonna make this, just grab this guy and we'll make a thing. And it doesn't really even matter if he gets convicted or not.
Yeah.
It'll just show that like
I remember seeing that a lot of these insurance companies, they like started blocking out like in their about page about who the CEOs or like board members are and stuff.
Yeah. They say a big reason Elon bought Twitter was because somebody was just, hey, here's his flight logs, and he tried to like sue him, and he tried to pay him off, and he's like, no. And he's like, I'll do it for this amount, and he's like, no. And he's like, I'm not paying that amount. And he's like, okay, then I'm just gonna keep posting like when you get on a private jet and where you're going.
That's funny.
And I'm just like, man, I wish that guy was still around. I hope he's still doing it.
Maybe he is. I don't know.
Well, like still around posting that stuff, yeah.
Okay, I got one more. Do you have any other topics? We got one more. What's our time at? 44. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna do mine.
Yeah. No. Yeah. I talked about the Hulk.
Yeah, I'm excited to do that. That'll be great fun, I think.
Yeah, Mina the Hauler, like that one takes it'll take a few days. I mean,
that one I may just play off stream.
Yeah.
Just because if it's like difficult, people might not want to watch it.
It's challenging.
So I may just play it on my Steam Deck. I just finished. Man, I wish I could tell you more about it, but it's called Outer Wilds.
That sounds familiar. I think I've seen that. But I don't know much about it.
Very awesome game. Like consider it's like a game where. I don't want to explain too much because it really is you benefit going in blind. But basically, the only check between you just beating the game instantly is just how much knowledge you get by playing the game. So like if you beat the game, but like the replay value is not that great, but like the experience that you go through is. It's like a mind fuck in a lot and a lot of ways. Very awesome game. I highly recommend it.
Yeah, I've heard really
very
good
cerebral.
stuff about it.
It's very fun. Anyways, so Brad Pitt.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, and I guess like there's another.
I love
one
that
of his
people
kids.
even talk about this fucking guy.
Well, there's another one of his kids that's like changing his last name. Like they don't want to be associated with Brad Pitt at all.
Oh yeah, I mean, like.
Did we talk about this last episode?
No, but it's just like I mean, it's like
Yeah,
I wouldn't either. Even if it's like good or not, it's just like all people are gonna talk to you about is, well, what's your dad like? And it's just like,
well, that's not why they're doing it because like
he's a piece of trash.
Yeah, apparently, yeah.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. Most actors, most legacy, high-paid actors are just like, they're just so out of it.
Well, I guess
and, like, shitty.
well, it's more so like he's like abusive or something.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Shitty.
Well, you think Tom Hanks is beating his son?
Yeah, from what I've heard, yeah, he's like not all that. Like,
well, it is
special.
funny. You know his, Chet. That's one of his.
Yeah, Chet Hank or something.
Yeah, Chet Hank.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's he like talks with a Jamaican accent and stuff.
Yeah, so it's just like,
But he says, I forget what he said about his dad, but he's like, yeah, he's like my dad, whatever,
Yeah, I mean, you have to be a certain type of person.
He's like doing the opposite of what's his name, Jerome Jackson.
Yeah, he's trying to separate himself rather than like, I'm him, I'm back.
What's his name?
Jerome Jackson.
No, what's his?
Is it not?
Name?
Oh yeah, Jerome's the brother of Michael.
It's like Jay, isn't it?
Shoot,
Jasper, Jafar.
Jafar.
It's
Gosh,
Jafar,
that's
right?
embarrassing. I bet he's like, they don't even know my name, man. They don't even know my name.
Well,
It's just I'm just Michael to
well,
them.
no, that's what he wants, isn't it? He's like, yeah,
I don't know.
yeah,
I think
I'm Michael now. I'm changing my name. Yeah, we're making
have
a
you watched?
We're making
On
a
those
sequel.
videos in the comment section, I put like the
I
links.
saw, yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. I don't know if you how much you watched him, but
Yeah, I'm Michael
fingers
now.
out to Michael. Jafar.
I don't think the producers want us to do that.
Oh, the producers are telling us he's got to go. He can't sing. No. I can't.
No, it's okay.
I was
Yeah.
I was doing like a little dance move from Michael, and Hannah was just like, "That's not Michael's move," and I was like, "Yeah, it is," and I showed her.
You go on your heels, you grab your crotch.
Pow!
Yeah, that
Bum,
one.
bum, yeah, the smooth criminal. But I always go like, pow! like I was doing like a little kick rather than a strut. That's what I was doing wrong. But I was like, I don't care. I like the.
Doesn't he do the whoosh? Yeah, and then he does like a spin or something.
I don't know. I don't know. I feel like he does. Maybe in one of his dances he does. But in the Smooth Criminal music video, it just goes like pow, dun, 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 and it's like him like strutting. And then there's like a scene where he's like boom, and then like shoots a guy. He's like oh, and then like flies all the way back and then explodes into the wall.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I know it is awesome, and I'm just like, I love whatever this is. It's like so out of there, just like
yeah, I don't think
flicking the corner into the jukebox across the room.
I don't think Michael would like to do that this day.
I don't think mine likes that. I don't think Michael's speaking to me right now. He don't like me. He don't like me to talk about that.
Okay, I think it's our time now for the Would You Rather section of the show. Carter's personal favorite part, mine too. All right, you're going to like this one. It's a special little treat that Julie prepared for you, so you'd better enjoy it and be grateful that she did so. All right. Carter, you are in charge of launching a nuke to wipe out all of Japan. No one will listen to you, and you will be executed if you don't launch the nuke. With only a few moments and a lot of eyes on you, there's only one other place to target, the moon. So do you commit genocide or do you fuck up the moon?
How would it fuck up the moon? Does it work the same with like no oxygen?
Let's just say it destroys the moon.
It destroys the moon?
It just...
I'll just get executed.
So you wouldn't nuke Japan?
No, I wouldn't kill like an amazing culture and...
Does it change your mind that if you were to pick that option, there was like a...
Oh yeah, you get $10 million if you nuke Japan.
No, I still wouldn't.
There's still a wheel on it, to where if you choose that option, there's like a 10% chance that the nuke is a dud.
Would you spin the wheel?
No, I'm not gonna not only kill millions of people, I'm also like that wiping out their culture that like I really enjoy.
Okay,
I love
what if
anime.
I told you we don't know if the moon's gonna? Because think about it, if you nuke Japan, right? Like this nuke is not gonna destroy the entire moon, probably.
Yeah, I don't know if it would even affect the moon. Can we even launch nukes into space?
Yeah, why couldn't you?
I don't know, because you need like a lot more propulsion than.
Well, so we don't know. We don't know the effects of an outer space.
Well, when you get those answers, you let me know. And
okay, well, I'm saying it would. So you just be executed?
I wouldn't risk, because also like if you do harm or damage the moon, that could also negatively affect the climate, which would then negatively affect a lot of other lives.
What if they put you in psychological torture until you press the button?
Until
here's
the thing. It's just like
they'll keep you over a bucket.
Yeah, if they're just gonna torture me until I do it, then it doesn't really. It's not me doing it. It's just like, why don't you just
have
hit
to pick? It's your fault. You have to pick.
Why don't they just? If they're gonna torture me, just you hit the button.
No,
you hit the button.
It's your decision, though.
I'm choosing no, and they're like, all right, well then we'll just torture you until you say yes, and it's just like.
Okay, what if I told you that they'll just pick the next person to hit the button now? So it's still going to happen no matter what.
That's then on them.
So
I'm not going to do it. I'm just following orders. It's not my fault.
So you'd fall on the sword.
Yeah, is that the right metaphor or analogy or whatever?
It's close, but like the choice is going to happen no matter what. But falling on the sword means like taking one for the team, like yeah, sticking to your guns.
I mean, it's just like if they're gonna do it regardless, why even bring me into the situation? I don't even understand.
Because you're the emperor of Japan, and
Yeah.
your council is urging you to make a decision.
Yeah, I would say no, and they're like, "All right, we're just
Or
gonna
no,
kill you
wait,
against
no,
somebody else."
yeah,
And it's
they-
just like, okay,
or-
I don't believe in the whole like, well, if I don't do it, somebody else will do it, so it's okay that I do it. And it's just like, no, no. And it's just like that's not always even true either. It's just like you don't know, maybe somebody like because again, you're like hyper vacuuming this situation, but it's just like I don't know what will go into getting the next person. Will that buy enough time to like? There's a lot of variables and stuff to it, and it's just like I would like to think I would just like I would just take one for the team, you know.
Well, I mean, it's suicide basically.
Yeah, yeah. So
because then the next person's like, yeah, I'll take 10 mil, and then they nuke Japan.
yeah,
So you lose the money and you die. So,
yeah. I just I would hope that wouldn't be the next consequence, but I would need to I need to do what's in my power of the situation to avoid it coming to that. So if that's all I can do,
Okay,
then
how
that's
about
all
this?
I can do.
How about the trolley problem? Okay, there's a nuke falling down.
It's already the trolley problem because I'm the one, and then everybody else on the line is the other.
No, it's a little, I guess, but we're doing a different trolley problem.
Okay.
Okay, so we're now there's a nuke falling from the atmosphere, and you have the control stick, and it's going to land on Japan. Do you move it, or do you try to do you let it just fall where you want?
Okay,
or do you
so
try to
what's
move it?
happening is a nuke's
Okay,
falling
so
down.
they launch a nuke into the sky, right? This is, let's just say it's
Who launched it?
okay. You did because you're the emperor of Japan.
Why
now.
would I launch a nuke on that's gonna just like like a freaking bullet? That's also I don't think how nukes work.
No, it's not. They drop it. They don't launch it.
Yeah.
But let's just say that there's a nuke that's falling from the sky, and you're at the control wheel.
Okay, and I can choose where it falls.
Well, it's falling on Japan. Like it's screwed
Okay.
up, and it's gonna fall on you guys.
Okay.
Do you move it and kill somewhere else, or do you just
Who dropped it? Yeah,
You did. You
I'd
dropped
move it.
it.
No, I didn't.
Yeah.
Why would I do that? Why would I drop it and they're like, ooh,
Okay, all
duh."
right, okay. How about you're the emperor of Japan, and somebody launched at you, and you hacked the controls so you get to control.
Yeah,
it.
I turn it around so it lands on them who fired it.
Okay, no. That's too easy.
It's not easy. It's still like a
launched
bunch
it.
of civilians are gonna get
You
hurt.
launched it. Your
And they
cabinet,
hacked it and then
your-
made it go to me. And
Yeah.
but I can re-hack it. What is this?
your cabinet, your advisors launched it without your permission. Okay, but it's now landing. It's going to land in your people. So do you move it and say, well, this is our fault because it's my government that caused it, or do you move it, or do you let it stay?
I would try and move it to a safe place, but if that's not available, then I mean, there's nothing I can do.
So, well, no, like, so, yeah. Would you try? Would you shoot? Because you're either going to devastate the ocean, or you're going to devastate a population. So you're going to screw over something.
Yeah, I don't know. I'd have to in this world. I'd have to see what Japan's like because of like the fact that I'm in their emperor.
Okay, well, what about
like,
you're the president of the United States? How
if I was
about
the
that?
president of the United States,
And your council or your cabinet.
that
launched
one's a
it.
bit tricky because it's like I don't know.
Okay, it's gonna
does the
land-
United States deserve to stay
It's
around?
gonna land. This is like an alternate universe where you're the president and things are going great.
If that would happen, yeah, I'd make sure it lands in like a heavy commercial, like Jeff Bezos's house or something, or where he's at. I would use it as like a weapon against people I don't like. If you're forcing me in a situation where
Okay, we got
innocent
more-
people or bad people, and it's like okay, bad people. Let's. I mean,
Okay, all right.
I don't think we
I think
should,
I'm-
but
I
like
think
it's
I'm-
already done. I have to make decisions.
I'm reasonably
Let's just hurt
satisfied
people.
with the answer.
Or
Oh, I got a scrape right here.
or
What
maybe
happened
I'd do North Korea. I think there's a
there? So
lot
you
of.
murdered all those people.
I'd liberate them. Yeah, liberate them from slavery.
Yeah, I mean there is a fate worse than death.
Yeah, I don't know if they're experiencing a fate worse than death.
No, I mean
but,
some of them are happy, I imagine, because they don't know any better. But
yeah.
that reminds me, we were talking about in my stream at Brooker Entertainment. Bamboo torture. Have you heard of that? What?
No, I hate torture.
So it's basically like you get a bamboo shoot, and they take a while to grow, but when they do, they go really, 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 really fast.
And you like
You put it. I guess you'd either put it
in their like
on
fingernails.
their fingernails, and so it'd grow into there, or you just like put it around their stomach, and then it would like grow into their, or something like that, and it'd just kill them, or slowly though.
Cool. Yeah, I love torturing. It's like the worst thing. It's just like because it serves no purpose other than to cause pain.
Well, yeah.
And it's just like, I don't know. To me, that's like just evil.
Well, yeah. I mean, that's the point. It's to like punish people.
Yeah,
for
I don't think like. First of all, it's just like I don't think.
Have you heard of the water drop one?
Yeah. I don't think people should torture people. It's like if you have an issue with somebody,
Just
then
kill.
kind of you remove them from the situation. You don't let them continue. You don't like I don't think you're gonna get any. I mean, maybe there's some weird satisfaction of torturing people, but I think at that point it's just like you need to evaluate. Like, I don't know.
It reminds me of 24. There was a lot of torture there. He would just tell me what I want to know.
Yeah, and then you'd say it louder, and then that's when they.
Yeah, he's like, "Where are the bombs? I'm going to kill you," or whatever.
President just gave me.
The president of the United States just told me I need to find out where you live.
President of the United States just confirmed I can kill your wife and child.
Actually, yes,
I don't believe you.
No, but that actually.
I know that is because it's in the musical.
Yeah, that actually did. He's like,
Yeah.
I am allowed to.
Yeah, and he
kill
says
your
like,
family.
that's not how we do things. Find another way. I understand, Mr. President.
And then he does it anyways.
The president has just confirmed I can. He's like, I don't believe you.
And then he sets up a video camera where they have the soldiers like with the guns to their head.
Oh, so he just goes behind the president's back to do it?
Apparently they were never in danger.
Okay,
but,
yeah.
Oh no, that's what he did. So he kills them on camera, and he's like, kill him. He's like, do it. And so the soldiers start shooting at him, and then
But it's like a fake video.
But they're like, well, they're blanks, and then they just like pull the chair back so it looks like they died, and they like zoom in and or whatever, and then he's like, oh my god, like they actually did it, and then they're like, Jack, you're out of control or whatever, and he's like, yeah, I did what I had to do.
Yeah, but what does that accomplish? Because now he doesn't have any bargaining chips with the guy.
Because they
just to
kept like,
fuck
well,
with
they
them?
kept like one of the kids alive or something. He's
Oh,
he's
okay.
like, I'll do it to your kid next. And he's
Okay.
like, fine, the code is this or whatever. And then he's like, do it anyways.
No,
Well, like it's like fake do it anyways. Or
yeah, why
something
would he
like
do that? Why would he do it like he got what he wanted? Now he's just being an a-hole.
No, I made that up. I'm
Okay.
pretty sure he shows that the family's alive, and he's like,
What have I done? I betrayed
I betrayed my country for nothing. Yeah.
You're
Something like
stupid mud
You
god.
fell
yeah.
for
I love when it's just like they treat like
Jack.
their religious stuff like it's like so barbaric and silly, but then at the same time like
Yeah.
Christianity, it's like it's
Yeah,
just
no,
like
I
it's just like it's like would you do that with a Southern Baptist, like extremist Christian?
Jack. What are you gonna do about Dessler?
What are you gonna do about it?
No.
What are you gonna do
No,
about it?
no, that's like Bruce Wayne, like from the Nolan trilogy. I mean, I actually do like. I love doing it. I do a perfect Tony Almeida impression. Julie
Yeah,
can
I
tell
know.
you.
You did it that one video. Yeah.
Jack, what are we doing about Dessler? And he always looks down
what's
like
the
that. He
girl
does the
that he
throw.
loves? She's
Which
not
one?
Nina. He's like
Nina?
No, not Nina. She's like I'm not
Dessler?
Nina, but I'm half Japanese.
Yeah.
I'm not Nina, I'm good, and I'm half Japanese, and I promise you're not being had.
Dessler.
Is that her name? What's her last name?
Dessler.
What's her first name?
Michelle.
Michelle.
Michelle Dessler.
Michelle. Can I truly learn to love Michelle?
Michelle, can I open up my heart and trust Michelle?
Dude, it's thinking back on what they did with that show, like
It's so silly, huh?
well, there's just like really cool moments, like really fun moments.
Yeah, you get in the moment and it's fun
But-
and
but,
great,
like,
but then
well,
when you take a step
well,
back,
yeah.
you're like, what is this?
Well, yeah, because like
That's why I like the musical.
Well, I don't know if I guess it doesn't even matter about spoilers, but they
spoilers for
kill off
20-year-old show.
like they keep Dessler alive, and then like they make Tony go to prison for like betraying the country or whatever because he helped a terrorist.
This is after season 2, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So he helps a terrorist so that the terrorist does not kill Dessler, and then he goes to prison. But then Michelle's like, "Fuck you! I want a divorce now because."
Oh, they get married.
Well, so they get married I'm pretty sure they're already married in season 3,
Okay.
right? Because they like get together in season 2 or 3 or something,
Yeah.
and then it cuts. It's like a few
Can
years
I
later.
really learn to trust
And
Michelle?
so he has to follow the orders of the terrorist, and then like I said, he goes to prison, and then she like divorces him, and then he starts drinking when he gets out or whatever. And he's got like some girlfriend.
It's
but
like
then,
a drama
but
more
then he
than
gets
an
back.
action narrative.
Well, that takes a backseat to the action because this is all like it's all information that's like, hey, this already happened like a few years ago or whatever, and we're dealing with it now. Because remember, this is one day. Each season is
Yeah.
one day. But
He
anyhow,
became an alcoholic in one day. You know.
yeah,
Yeah, because like think about it, it's just like, oh no, he's turned into drinking. It's like he's just having one drink, dude, during one day.
no, he's
This
already
is-
been an alcoholic,
Oh,
and like, he's
so
already
there's, like,
drunk
history.
at the
Okay,
start
alright,
or
alright.
whatever. And then,
Eh.
anyways, they start working a mission together because he gets like temporarily reinstated, and he's like, I know what to do, and you guys are rookies or whatever.
Yeah.
But then they bring her
Bring
back
him
in the
to-
next season. This is like season 5 or 6, and then she just gets like blown up by a car bomb like on the first episode. I'm just like, what's the point? And then they fake that Tony dies, and then he
becomes
back.
like a traitor or something.
Well, then he comes back as like a traitor, like working for criminals. But then it turns out, no, he was undercover the entire time.
He was a double agent.
But then it turns out he's a triple agent who is actually working for the bad guys the whole time, tricking. It's like
convoluted
It's very-
is the word
it's like
I would
very
use.
convoluted, but like it's still fun in the moment sometimes.
Yeah, it's
you
fun in the
know?
moment. Yeah.
And he rolls his eyes.
Yeah.
Well, do you have anything else? Because I think we're over time. Is that right? Yeah, we're over time. now.
Nah, just listen to the season 2 musical. I think you'll love it.
Yeah, maybe I will. It could be funny. Do you have something for me? All right. Well, now we're going to end the episode. Dream tight, and may the dream walker stay with you.
Yeah, that one's good.